tutorial. But having said that, don't worry at all. We will figure it out. Nice that we are doing it so that we will get an understanding and knack of it. All right. So again, very important. This is something which is critically crucial for all of you to keep in mind. See, please remember we have discussed so far. We were just looking at Jawaharlal Nehru's works. We looked at Niraj C. Chaudhary's works, and I think that is where we ended. Niraj C. Chaudhary, I was telling you about how you're able to see that, he's getting the Sahitya Academy Award for Scholar Extraordinary. Scholar Extraordinary is basically what? It is trying to tell you about the life of Max Muller. So that is where we were. I'm again telling you, please write down all your notes. Of course, we will be taking aane wale days mein support of more PPTs. But please, as much as possible, please use these placards, because if you're not using placards, it will become very difficult for you to actually arrange your notes. So my ultimate suggestion to all of you is definitely going to be to learn with the support of the placards. And don't worry, I will be of course sharing the notes as well on English Literature Hustlers Telegram channel, so you don't have to worry at all about it. Okay, so let's very quickly get started with it now. Very important, please keep this in mind, that we were at this bit where I was telling you about we were at this bit where I told you about, one second, A Passage to England. Sorry, right. So we were at this bit where we were discussing about, I told you about A Passage to England, 1959. I hope everybody is clear. Niraj C. Chaudhary is important. Continent of Circe. Circe was actually the person who had converted Ulysses's men. Ulysses's men were actually converted to what? Ulysses's men were converted into swines. That is what you were able to look at. Okay. 1 minute. I'm just refreshing. Okay, so 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so what are we able to see? We are able to see that this is also another work. And एक और question अगर आपसे पूछेंगे कि what is the sequel? What is the sequel to the autobiography of an unknown Indian? The sequel to autobiography of an unknown Indian that we are having, it is Thy Hand, Great Anarch. Now, Thy Hand, Great Anarch, why is that important? Can anyone put it in the comment section? So the sequel that you have to the autobiography of an unknown Indian by Niraj C. Chaudhary, that is basically called Thy Hand, Great Anarch. Why is Thy Hand, Great Anarch important? Thy Hand, Great Anarch. Thy Hand, Great Anarch. ये क्यों important है? Anyone can put it in the comment section. Anyone can put it in the comment section. Please just put it in the comment section and let me know about it. Why is this work important? What is the so-called importance of this particular work? Why is it important? I hope the question is clear to everybody, and I'm also looking at the chat box. Yes, you're all, I hope you're all able to use the chat box as well, right? Are you all able to hear the question? Excellent, Sutapa. Excellent. That's absolutely the correct answer. Sutapa is absolutely correct. So, sequel to Autobiography of an Unknown Indian by Niraj C. Chaudhary, that is Thy Hand, Great Anarch. Thy Hand, Great Anarch, which is a work by Niraj C. Chaudhary that is coming in 1987. और 1987 में जो work आ रहा है, इसका title is inspired from, as Sutapa rightly said, Alexander Pope's The Dunciad. Alexander Pope का जो Dunciad है, remember Dunciad is written inspired by Macflecknoe. तो देखो chronology based questions difficult नहीं होते हैं. अगर आपको पता है कि Macflecknoe Dryden पहले आ रहा है और Pope बाद में आ रहा है, you will be able to answer these questions correctly. Okay, so please remember that. So this was of course a question that we covered. So अभी तक हम लोगों ने chronology, Indian chronology के 2 important writers को cover कर लिया है. जवाहरलाल नेहरू के works, क्योंकि ये important है. स्ट्रेटेजिक वे से देखिए, ये आपके लिए काफी ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. निराज सी चौधरी. ओके, अब ध्यान से सुनिएगा, 2 वर्क्स को आपने ऑर्डर में डालना है. Too long in the West, the dark dancer. Too long in the West and the dark dancer. Too long in the West and the dark dancer. A, B, दो चीजें हैं, आपको इसको ही क्रोनोलॉजी में डालना है. Too long in the West, too long in the West and the dark dancer. ये किसके वर्क्स हैं सबसे पहले? ये किसके वर्क्स हैं? Whose works are we talking about? थोड़ा सा आज फर्स्ट डे है, रिदम में आते हैं. I will also get used to, understanding how can I use certain screen shares, etc. So you don't have to worry. And in a few days, I'll have the digital board as well. So it's going to be easier. Excellent, Ode. Very good. Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Neha, please, bache, write this down. Hiyashi has also got it right. Absolutely correct. Balachandra Rajan के दोनों works हैं आपके. He was an Indian diplomat, right? And he served as a chairman of the UNICEF as well. Please remember that. Dark Dancer 1958. आपके पार्टीशन के ऊपर है. डार्क डांसर, इट इज ट्राइंग टू टेल यू अबाउट द पार्टीशन ऑल टुगेदर. कृष्णन हु इज कैम्ब्रिज एजुकेटेड, उसकी स्टोरी है. उसकी स्टोरी आपको डार्क डांसर बताता है. टू लॉन्ग इन द वेस्ट इज 1962. So Dark Dancer 1958, Too Long in the West. Now why I particularly love Too Long in the West, आपका कोई भी PhD आंसर होगा ना, उस PhD आंसर में अगर आप देख लोगे, कई बार we talk about the immigrant issue. वो immigrant issue बच्चे यहाँ से इंस्पायर हो रहा है by बालचंद्रन राजन जो वर्ड्स आपके लिख रहे हैं जैसे Too Long in the West, उसके अंदर आप क्या देख रहे हो? This is actually telling you about the girl who is coming, who's coming after getting educated in New York altogether. She's coming back home. And this was actually inspired by Rabindranath Tagore's Farewell, My Friend. रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर के फेयरवेल माय फ्रेंड से इंस्पायर्ड था ये. तो ये दोनों वर्क्स बालचंद्रन राजन के वर्क्स हैं. डार्क डांसर 1958 ऑन पार्टीशन एंड टू लॉन्ग इन द वेस्ट 1962 इंस्पायर्ड बाय रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर्स फेयरवेल माय फ्रेंड. प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट. पार्टीशन नैरेटिव्स आपके लिए वैसे भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. पार्टीशन वाज, रिमेंबर, वन ऑफ इंडियाज लार्जेस्ट एक्सोडस दैट यू वर एबल टू सी, राइट? दिस वाज एक्चुअली वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट दैट वी हैड विटनेस. ट्रॉमा लिटरेचर के अंदर भी आई कीप ऑन टेलिंग यू इट इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट. डिसल्यूशनमेंट आपको पता चलती है. राइटर्स लाइक अमृता प्रीतम का पिंजर इज अबाउट दैट. सदत हसन मंटो इज राइटिंग इट, राइट? सदत हसन मंटो का खोल दो, द डॉग ऑफ तेतवाल, तोबा तेक सिंह, ये सारे के सारे वर्क्स क्या बता रहे हैं? मैडनेस, राइट? एंड पार्टीशन. सो दैट यू शुड नॉट एवर फॉरगेट. ठीक है, तो अभी तक हम लोगों ने क्या राइटर्स को कवर किया है? देखो, बार बार ना अपने प्लेकार्ड्स में लिखते रहिए, बिकॉज इफ यू वॉन्ट राइट व्हाट ऑल यू आर स्टडिंग, इट विल एक्चुअली गो इन वेन. Let us quickly revise. We have looked at Jawaharlal Nehru. We have looked at Niraj C. Chaudhary. We've looked at Balachandran Rajan. Now we are looking at a few very important Indian related writers, who are not actually Indian, but they are writing about India, or their writings are inspired by India, like Rudyard Kipling, like Catherine Boo altogether. और ये भी आपके नेट एग्जाम में आते हैं. Okay, so please keep that also in mind. That is also something which is extremely important. Okay, तो ये आपको थोड़ा सा याद रखना है. Yes, absolutely right, Shabnam. Please लिखिए ये सारी की सारी चीजें. Okay, please quickly tell me the very famous duology. ट्रिलॉजी का क्या मतलब होता है? 3 बुक्स हो गई. क्वार्टेट का मतलब क्या होता है? 4 बुक्स हो गई. तो डुओलॉजी, टेल मी द फेमस डुओलॉजी बाय रुडयार्ड किपलिंग. Rudyard Kipling is writing a very famous duology. Rudyard Kipling is writing a very famous duology. What is the famous duology that we are able to see over here? What is the famous duology by Rudyard Kipling that you are able to see? Duology. Okay, so Jungle Book is one. What about the other? Jungle Book is absolutely right. 1894 Jungle Book आ रहा है. That is absolutely correct. Jungle Book is coming in 1894. Jungle Book is coming in 1894. So the famous duology that we are able to see, the very important famous duology that we are able to actually look at. What is the famous duology that we are able to see? The Jungle Book is there, and the second Jungle Book, right? The Jungle Book is there and the second Jungle Book is there. तो ये दोनों के दोनों आपको याद रखने हैं, because you know whenever we are, just 1 second, right. Okay. So all of this is extremely important. All of this is extremely important for you to keep that in mind. The second Jungle Book, 1895. So 1894 Jungle Book, the second Jungle Book, 1895. अगर chronology का question भी आएगा, so you need to remember ये बहुत ही famous duology है Rudyard Kipling की, 1865 to 1936. Remember, he is considered to be, प्रमोद के नायर कहते हैं, he is an apologist of the British Empire. He is an apologist of the British Empire. Absolutely right, Sutapa. Kim is also a very important work that you are able to see, right? Kim is also a very important work that you are all able to see all together. So please keep that in mind over here. Okay. Also, यहाँ पर आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान में रखिएगा that when we are looking at, when we are talking about the poems, ये आपको पूछा जा सकता है. So I am asking you a question. I am asking you a question. Put them in order. ओके, ध्यान से देखिएगा. फर्स्ट आपका क्या है? ऑप्शन 1 इज इफ, ऑप्शन 2 इज गंगादीन, ऑप्शन 2 इज गंगादीन, ऑप्शन 3, आई एम पुटिंग इट इन द चैट बॉक्स एज वेल टुडे फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. ओके, आई एम पुटिंग इट इन द chat box as well. The love song of Hardayal, the love song of Hardayal, the love song of Hardayal. ओके, एंड नंबर 4, सो इनको प्लीज ऑर्डर में डालिएगा. द गॉड्स ऑफ द कॉपी बुक हेडिंग्स, द गॉड्स ऑफ द कॉपी बुक हेडिंग्स, कॉपी बुक हेडिंग्स. जल्दी से पुट देम इन ऑर्डर. ये सारे के सारे आपके पोएटिक क्रिएशंस हैं बाय रुडयार्ड किपलिंग, राइट? ऑल ऑफ दीज आर पोएटिक क्रिएशंस दैट यू आर एबल टू सी, जो रुडयार्ड किपलिंग ने किया है. All of these are important poetic creations that we are able to look at. Okay, so I've got the answer. अब देखो यहाँ पर, अगर आपको पता होता, मुझे कुछ और नहीं पता है, लेकिन मुझे पता है कि आपका द लव सॉन्ग ऑफ हरदयाल इज द फर्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क एंड इफ वाज द लास्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पोयम 1910 में आ रही है, तो मैं बिना सोचे समझे आई कैन एक्चुअली मेक श्योर, राइट? ये आपको थोड़ा सा ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा दैट आई एम एबल टू सिलेक्ट द करेक्ट आंसर, राइट? तो आपको ये थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना है और इसको लिख भी लीजिए एज पॉइंटर्स. रुडयार्ड किपलिंग, द लव सॉन्ग ऑफ हरदयाल, दिस पोएम इज अपीयरिंग इन अ स्टोरी दैट ही हैड रिटन व्हिच वाज कॉल्ड बियॉन्ड द पेल. व्हाट वाज द स्टोरी कॉल्ड? बियॉन्ड द पेल. Beyond the Pale. The story was called Beyond the Pale. Please remember that. गंगादीन 1890 में आया था. गंगादीन 1890 में आया था. The Gods of Copybook Headings. The Gods of Copybook Headings was coming in 1919. The White Man's Burden was coming in 1988. ये क्वेश्चन भी आपसे पूछा जा सकता है if 1910 में है. इफ 1910 में, अभी अभी हम लोगों ने क्वेश्चन किया था, लास्ट वाला क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने क्या किया था? स्टिनबेक और ग्रेप्स ऑफ रॉथ. अगर आपको सिर्फ स्टिनबेक और ग्रेप्स ऑफ रॉथ, सो वही मैं कह रही हूं, स्ट्रेस नहीं लेना है, क्वेश्चन को देख के गिव अप नहीं करना है. थोड़ा सा अगर आप पॉइंटर्स को ध्यान में रखेंगे, यू विल बी एबल टू मेक अ सक्सेसफुल स्टोरी ऑल टुगेदर ड्यूरिंग द एग्जाम. प्लीज डोंट फॉरगेट दैट एट ऑल. Right, the success is going to be yours. You will have to keep this in mind. So I hope everyone's clear about the duology, everyone's clear about his short story collection. Tales are called Plain Tales from the Hills. इनकी short story tales को क्या बोला जाता है? Plain Tales from the Hills. Plain Tales from the Hills. Plain Tales from the Hills. That's the short story collection that he is compiling, right? So please keep that in mind altogether. Okay, now Mother India किसने लिखी है and when is it coming? Mother India, very important because this was a negative portrayal of India. Mother India. Mother India. Mother India. Mother India, everyone, Mother India. Catherine Mayo, absolutely right. Catherine Mayo is absolutely the correct answer. American writer who promoted racial stereotypes, right? Promoted racial stereotypes. Unfortunately, that is what you were able to see. Mother India 1927. It is an absolutely critical portrayal. It is trying to tell you that India doesn't deserves independence altogether. Indian society को बताया गया है. India is not capable of self rule दिखाया गया है. That's a very sad and sorry picture that you are able to see over there. So please keep that in mind. Please remember that altogether. Yes, it is attacking. That is absolutely true. It is attacking indeed. So you please keep that in mind overall. Okay. Okay. Jim Corbett has written a very important work. And if you're able to see, ये सारे के सारे writers, Rudyard Kipling, Catherine Mayo, Jim Corbett, E.M. Foster, J.G. Farrell, what are these? These are Indian, they're writing about India or related to Indian history, but they're not Indians. राइट, दे आर नॉट इंडियंस ऑल टुगेदर. तो आप एक कैटेगरी बना सकते हैं दैट दीज आर राइटर्स हु आर राइटिंग अबाउट इंडिया बट आर नॉट इंडियन बाय बर्थ. Right, they're not Indian by birth. Excellent, Sandeep Sandhu. Very good. Man Eaters of Kumaon. Man Eaters of Kumaon is by Jim Corbett. Jim Corbett was a British hunter and a naturalist altogether. He's writing the Man Eaters of Kumaon. Kumaon में इनका जो experience था when he was dealing with Bengal tigers, leopards, everything is getting depicted over there. So that is the Man Eaters of Kumaon 1944. Mother India 1927, Catherine Mayo, American writer. Then when we are looking at Jim Corbett, what is Jim Corbett writing? Jim Corbett is giving you the Man Eaters of Kumaon 1944. इस बार आपका क्वेश्चन आया था भवानी भट्टाचार्य के वर्क्स के ऊपर. तो अगर वो आपको वो क्वेश्चन दे सकते हैं, यू कैन गेट दीज क्वेश्चंस एज वेल. बी वेरी क्लियर अबाउट इट. तभी हम क्रोनोलॉजी के क्वेश्चंस को भी फोकस कर रहे हैं. इंडियन क्रोनोलॉजी क्वेश्चंस, अमेरिकन क्रोनोलॉजी क्वेश्चंस, आपके ब्रिटिश क्रोनोलॉजी क्वेश्चंस. एंड आई थॉट ब्रिटिश हम लोग करते रहते हैं और वो करेंगे भी. इट्स नॉट दैट वी वोंट डू इट. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I hope everyone's clear about it. Man Eaters of Kumaon, everyone's absolutely clear about that. And of course, Passage to India, so everybody knows also 1920. Everybody is very clearly well aware about this as well. Just 1 second. Okay, 1 minute. I will just disable all of you as well. 1 minute. Yeah, now nobody will be able to share it. Okay, perfect. All right. So I hope everyone is absolutely clear. Everyone's absolutely clear over here, and there are no two ways, no two doubts about this at all. That these are of course very important works. अच्छा, किस writer ने रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर के works को translate किया था? Who's the writer who's translating Rabindranath Tagore's works? Who is the writer who's translating Rabindranath Tagore's works? Who's the writer who's translated Rabindranath Tagore's works altogether? Yes. Yes, of course, of course. They are interesting, Shabnam. And Yeats was a sweet answer. Yeats was a sweet. Edward Thompson. Edward Thompson. इसको please लिख लीजिए. Edward Thompson is a translator. Edward Thompson was sympathetic to Indian nationalists also. And यहाँ पर, there are two books on Tagore. Rabindranath, his life and work, and Rabindranath, poet and dramatist. ये दोनों के दोनों works, Edward Thompson. Please remember that. The works of Rabindranath Tagore are translated by एडवर्ड थॉमसन. मैं ये सारे के सारे हैंड रिटन पार्ट्स और कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट नोट्स आई विल बी शेयरिंग इट वाया द टेलीग्राम प्लेटफॉर्म्स फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू टू रिवाइज ऑल्सो, बट प्लीज कीप दैट इन माइंड. दिस इज समथिंग विच इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अच्छा, अलेक्जेंड्रिया क्वार्टरेट किसने लिखा है? हु इज द राइटर हु इज राइटिंग अलेक्जेंड्रिया क्वार्टरेट? यू कैन गेट क्वेश्चंस टू अरेंज द अलेक्जेंड्रिया क्वार्टरेट एज वेल. Who's writing Alexandria Quartet? Edward Thompson. Yes, Divyanshi, absolutely right. Edward Thompson is translating Rabindranath Tagore's works. Please remember that. Alexandria Quartet किसने लिखा है? Who's the writer writing Alexandria Quartet? Alexandria Quartet is written by whom? Who's writing? Excellent, Anushika. Lawrence Durrell. Excellent. Lawrence Durrell. Very good. Very good. Sutapa also. Very good. Anushika. Excellent. Supratim. Neha. बिल्कुल सही जवाब दिया है आप लोगों ने. Lawrence Durrell. Lawrence Durrell is the one. You know, he was the brother of Gerard Durrell also. Alexandria Quadrant इन्होंने लिखा है, और आपका एवनिग्नॉन क्वार्टरेट भी इन्होंने लिखा है. अलेक्जेंड्रिया क्वार्टरेट में कौन कौन से वर्क्स आ जाते हैं? जस्टीन. जस्टीन, प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट. जस्टीन 1957. Justine 1957. Balthasar 1958. Balthasar 1958. Montlieve in 1958 and Klee is 1960. ये याद नहीं रखना आपको, बट ये याद रखिएगा. Alexandria Quadrant किसने लिखा है? Alexandria Quadrant is coming from Lawrence Durrell, the brother of Gerald Durrell. Lawrence Durrell. So Lawrence Durrell, आपका कैथरीन मेयो, आपका जिम कॉर्बेट, आपका एडवर्ड थॉमसन, आपका रुडियार्ड किपलिंग. दीज आर ऑल राइटर्स हु आर राइटिंग अबाउट इंडिया. दैट थीम्स आर इंडियन ऑल टुगेदर. प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट. अलेक्जेंड्रिया क्वार्टरेट के अंदर भी यू आर एबल टू सी दैट देयर आर एस्पेक्ट्स दैट आर कमिंग इन. ओके, ऑलराइट. एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क ऑन पार्टीशन इज भवानी जंक्शन. व्हेन इज इट गेटिंग पब्लिश्ड एंड हु इज द राइटर राइटिंग भवानी जंक्शन? Bhavani Junction. Bhavani Junction. Excellent, excellent, Rajashri. John Masters is the correct answer. ये Jim Corbett का Man Eaters of Kumaon 1944 and Bhavani Junction by, absolutely right, John Masters. John Masters, excellent, excellent. I got Rajashri's first writer. इन्होंने बहुत सारे और वर्क्स लिखे हैं, जैसे Night Runners of Bengal, थोड़ा सा याद रख लेना, क्रोनोलॉजी में आया. भवानी जंक्शन 1954. भवानी जंक्शन 1954. रेलवे का टाउन है और पार्टीशन का वर्क है. प्लीज रिमेंबर, राइट इट डाउन इन योर पार्टीशन राइटिंग्स. भवानी जंक्शन, जॉन मास्टर्स. भवानी जंक्शन, जॉन मास्टर्स लिख रहे हैं. जॉन मास्टर्स इज द राइटर राइटिंग भवानी जंक्शन. डोंट गेट दिस रॉन्ग एट ऑल. दिस इज ऑल्सो पार्टीशन राइटिंग. राज क्वार्टरेट कौन लिख रहे हैं? Raj Quadrant. Raj Quadrant. And this writer has also received the Booker Prize for staying on. This writer who is writing Raj Quadrant is also getting the Booker Prize for staying on. He's also getting the Booker Prize for staying on. What is the correct answer over here? What is the correct answer, everyone over here? Paul Scott, excellent, Sakina. Sakina का मैंने सबसे पहले देखा था. Sakina, Prabjeet, Neha, Hiyashi, everybody has got the right answer. Excellent, good work done. Paul Scott, Raj Quadrant. Paul Scott, Raj Quadrant. Raj Quadrant written during the period 1965 to 75 approximately. और ये ना आपका 1942 से स्टार्ट होता है. 1942 से स्टार्ट होता है. वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 के टाइम के ऊपर आपका स्टार्ट होता है. द ज्वेल इन द क्राउन, द डे ऑफ द स्कॉर्पियन, द टावर्स ऑफ साइलेंस, अ डिविजन ऑफ द स्पॉइल्स. मैंने नोट्स में ऐड कर दिया है, ठीक है. एक बार अभी थोड़ी देर के अंदर मैं भेज दूंगी, तो कल सुबह 12 बजे से पहले पहले ही आप लोग एक बार ये पीडीएफ को भी गो थ्रू प्लीज कर लीजिएगा. बिकॉज पीडीएफ को गो थ्रू करेंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली यू विल बी एबल टू रिटेन थिंग्स इन अ बेटर मैनर. ओके, द ज्वेल इन द crown 1966, the day of the scorpion 1968, the towers of silence 1971, a division of the spoils 1975. ठीक है, तो ये याद रखिएगा. और staying on 1977 के लिए he was getting, Paul Scott was getting the Booker Prize. staying on के लिए इनको Booker Prize मिला था. just like Empire Trilogy में कौन कौन से वर्क्स आ रहे हैं? Troubles, The Siege of Krishnapur, Singapore Grip, J.G. Farrell. तो अभी आपके नोट्स में, प्लैकार्ड्स में कौन कौन से नाम आ गए होंगे? जॉन मास्टर्स का नाम आ गया होगा, एडवर्ड थॉमसन का नाम आ गया होगा, उस ट्रांसलेटिंग रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर. आपका कैथरीन मेयो का नाम आ गया होगा, जिम कॉर्बेट का नाम आ गया होगा. अभी तक आप लोगों ने, आई होप you've also written रुडियार्ड किपलिंग, द जंगल बुक डुओलॉजी जो आपकी आती है. सो आई होप एवरी वन, राइट, आई होप एवरी वन, स्विच प्लीज अपडेट प्रोवाइड. राइट, आई होप एवरी वन हैज प्रॉपरली अंडरस्टूड दिस पार्ट, राइट? आप लोगों ने अच्छी तरीके से इस पार्ट को समझ लिया होगा, बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ दीज आर ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट राइटर्स। एक बार प्लीज पीडीएफ को और हैंड रिटन कुछ आपके जो नोट्स एस्पेक्ट्स हैं उनको भी अच्छी तरीके से गो थ्रू जरूर कर लीजिएगा, सो दैट यू आर एबल टू टेक अ लुक एट इट। ओके, नाउ very very quickly moving on to a very important part of chronology। jaldi se let me just come on to this particular part of chronology, which is actually very important because you know आपका poetry से questions definitely पूछते हैं ये लोग। there are questions every now and then that you are being asked from Indian drama, Indian poetry altogether। आई होप आपको पता है कि 3 प्लेज निज़म एज़ेकिएल के 1969 में आ रहे हैं, नलिनी, मैरिज पोयम, स्लीप वॉकर्स। ठीक है, तो ऑफ कोर्स ये सब तो आपको पता ही होना चाहिए। स्लीप वॉकर्स गांगुली के कैरेक्टर को बताते हैं, बट एनीवे या they should just revise everything, especially जब भी आप PhD entrances देते हैं ना, always keep it in mind that you are looking at the university syllabus, that is extremely important, okay? So please remember that. All right, please put them in chronological order. There are 2 questions, you have to put them in chronological order. An area of darkness and Naipaul's India and Mind. An area of darkness and Naipaul's India and Mind. You have to put them in chronological order. An area of darkness and Naipaul's India and Mind. What is the correct chrono? Excellent. No, A, B is the correct answer. 1, 2 is the right order. Okay. An area of darkness, 1964. An area of darkness, Naipaul ka Indian area of darkness, 1964. Naipaul's India and Mine, 1984. Naipaul's India and Mine, 1984 by Nizam Ezekiel. Nizam Ezekiel is responding to Naipaul, right? And बहुत ही beautiful lines है. My quarrel with Mr. Naipaul, which I hope to conduct in a way that will understandable to him, is not because of these condemnatory judgments of his so fiercely, so blazingly expressed. My quarrel is that Mr. Naipaul is so often uninvolved and unconcerned. He writes from a point of view of his own dilemmas. He's not point oriented. He's not factually driven altogether. Okay, so please remember Naipaul's India and Mine. This is 1984 and An Area of Darkness is 1964. So please remember that. Okay. Acha, who is the Indian poet who's a professor of physics? Who's the Indian poet who's a professor of physics and the first Indian English poet to receive the Sahitya Academy Award? Who is, I'm again repeating, who is the Indian poet? Excellent, Supratim. Jayanta Mahapatro is absolutely the correct answer. The first Indian English poet to receive the Sahitya Academy Award, 1981 for relationship. 1981 for relationship. इन्होंने 27 books of poems लिखी हैं, जिनमें से 7 जो हैं वो उड़िया भाषा में हैं। ठीक है, जिसमें से 7 जो हैं वो उड़िया भाषा के अंदर लिखी गई हैं। 7 poems are written in Uriya Bhasha, and Jayanta Mahapatra is absolutely the correct answer that you are able to see as a professor of physics that you are able to look at. Katak, Bhubaneswar, Puri, इन सबको ये अच्छी तरीके से represent करते हैं. Now put this in chronological order. Listen to this question correctly and please put this in chronological order. ध्यान से सुनिएगा. Bare face, bare face, life science, relationship. Bare face, life science and relationship. Please put them in chronological order. Please put them in chronological order. तो आपको पता होना चाहिए, फर्स्ट इनका वर्क है अ रेन ऑफ राइट, सेकेंड रिलेशनशिप, लॉन्ग पोयम 1980 सबसे, उसके बाद रिलेशनशिप आता है बच्चे, प्यारे बच्चे। ठीक है, भूलना नहीं है। लाइफ साइंस इवनिंग लैंडस्केप बाय द रिवर 1983, लाइफ साइंस 1983। बेयर फेस 2000 में आया है। and he received the Sahitya Academy Award in 1981 for relationship. ठीक है, so please remember that all together. ये थोड़ा सा आपको थोड़ा याद रखना पड़ेगा, because of course आपका hunger is a very important work, जैसे comment section में आप लोगों ने लिखा है. Dawn at Puri is of course there, that you know that he is writing, so please remember all of those works also. ठीक है, so please keep that in mind, don't lose sight of all of these, because this is extremely important. Okay, who is the Indian English poet who has taught at Harvard, has taught at universities like Harvard? So we know that Matthew Arnold is actually the person, the first professor of poetry at Oxford University. When we are talking about this Indian English poet, has taught at Harvard, has taught at Chicago, has taught at many prestigious universities in the United States. Who is the person that we are looking at? Yes, Supratim, please write it down. Relationship, life science, and bare face. Relationship, life science, and bare face. Relationship 1980s, right? Relationship 1980s. Life science 1983. Bare face 2000. I hope आपने लिख लिया है. A.K. Ramanujan is absolutely the right answer. Who gave the answer first? Yes, very good, Arshia. Arshia, Isha, Anushika, Supratim, everyone got it right. A.K. Ramanujan is absolutely the correct answer. A.K. Ramanujan is the right answer. Padam Shri 1976. Okay, Inca Striders 1966, right? Very very important. Striders, the Striders, AK Ramanujan. ये आपको आ जाना चाहिए. You should be able to remember all of these, right? You should not get confused at all. When we are looking at such works, Jayanta Mahapatra ka Relationship, Life Science, AK Ramanujan ka Striders, Striders. Remember Samskara's translation of U.R. Ananthamurthy's work is also by AK Ramanujan. A.K. Ramanujan is translating your Sanskara as well. Relations भी इन्होंने लिखा है 1971. Relations भी इन्हीं का ही work है. So please keep that in mind. Overall, he is writing about Tamil anthology as well. So you can keep that in mind. And इनकी जो love poems हैं, they are also equally important. Okay, so keep that properly in mind. Okay. Now, Kala Ghoda poems, Jijuri, put them in order. Kala Ghoda poems and Jijuri. Kala Ghoda poems and Jijuri. इनको एक order में डालिए. Kala Ghoda poems and Jijuri. Kala Ghoda poems and Jijuri. Excellent. Jijuri is coming first, right? Jijuri is coming first. Arun Kolatkar, very important Maharashtrian poet that we are talking about. Jijuri, 1976. Jijuri 1976. Kala Ghoda poems 2004. Kala Ghoda poems 2004, right? And Sar Prasthar, that is coming in 2004. Okay, so please don't forget that at all. So all of these writers, and Chaitanya stories, right? Chaitanya stories. Jijuri में कितनी poems है? 1976, 31 poems are there. Jijuri में कितने works आ रहे हैं आपके? आपका total 31 poems are coming. So please remember that. Acha, who is the person who is translating the Tamil epic Silapatikaram into English? Who is translating Silapatikaram into English? Silapatikaram into English कौन translate कर रहा है? Silapatikaram in English कौन translate कर रहा है? Excellent, Sakina. R. Parthasarthi is absolutely the right answer. R. Parthasarthi is the one who's translating Silapatikaram into English. The Tamil great epic into English is getting translated by R. Parthasarthi. That's absolutely the correct answer over here. Okay. Very, very important. Please listen to this very carefully, and I want you to tell me, okay, and I want you to tell me when is Summer in Calcutta coming, and who's the writer associated with Summer in Calcutta? Remember Suraya, Kamala Suraya, conversion to Islam, 1999. And you are also able to see her pen name was Madhavi Kutti, Kamala Das, absolutely right. Summer in Calcutta, 1965. No, Sandeep Sandhu, bache. Summer in Calcutta, 1965. Summer in Calcutta, 1965. Okay, very important, known for feminine sensibility, romantic objectivity altogether. जैसे Arun Kolatkar is known for surrealistic tone. Arun Kolatkar is known for surrealistic tone, whereas Madhavi Kutti or Kamala Das is known for her romantic tone altogether, the confessional tone that you are able to see. Please keep that in mind. Descendants भी आपका एक important work आ रहा है, which is coming from their pen overall. Okay. अच्छा, Sappho to Aphrodite, who's writing it? Sappho to Aphrodite. Sappho to Aphrodite. Very important writer, born in Lahore. I've given you the biggest hint. I've given you the biggest hint. Very important writer, born in Lahore. Born in Lahore. What is the correct answer over here? What is the correct answer that you're able to see? So this is KKN Daruwala. I think I saw KKN Daruwala's name over here. I think I saw KKN Daruwala's name over here that most of you have given. KKN Daruwala, you know, he's written Parsi Quadrate. जो आपका sorry, he's a part of the Parsi Quadrate. Adil Jaswala, KD Katak, and Jeev Patel, AK Arvind Krishna Mehrotra, also in his anthology calls for this, the Parsi Quadrate that you are able to see. And you are able to see has received both the Padam Shri as well as Sahitya Academy Award. And Sappho to Aphrodite, this is written by KKN Daruwala. KKN Daruwala is the one who's coming up with this particular work. Okay, so please remember that. I am going to be, of course, continuing. Basically, आज का first class में what I really wanted to do is, first of all, of course, I wanted to come back and meet and start your studies again, because I think where we had stopped, we were, just making sure. But let's just hustle as much as possible. Let's just make sure that we are putting our best foot forward for your upcoming exam, or just compile your notes correctly, because remember, it's just not, it is just not your ability to clear this particular exam, but subsequently you're preparing for multiple other exams as well. Like I was telling you, I think with the help of a couple of really good students who had good intentions for all of you, we have kind of sort of compiled, your so-called notes also. So in case if you want a ready reckoner, abhi jaise main jisko leverage kar rahi hu are of course your placards, but there are also things that are going in this book, because a lot of times you people have come up and said that ma'am, last minute pe kya dekhna hai, last minute pe kya kya cheezon ko revise karna hai. So please feel free to WhatsApp on this particular number to get your copies of the books. And in the upcoming days I'll share a little more about the book also. And of course I am going to be I'll share the links also of the recording so that you can take that into consideration. थोड़ा अच्छी तरीके से बड़े longer class में मिलेंगे अभी परसों. Up until then, just revise whatever I've told you. I'll share the PPTs. I will be sharing the handwritten PDFs also of whatever we have discussed, screenshots, notes, और थोड़ा आज से daily practice questions भी start कर देते हैं Telegram platform पे, ठीक है? Yes. Yeah, Shabnam, don't worry at all. Today I was actually expecting, the whiteboard to be used, but no worries, learnings altogether. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Take good care of yourselves. I'll catch up with all of you in the next session. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless. Any other problems, please DM me. Let me know if there are any concerns. Okay. Thank you. God bless. Bye.